What is LCD? So LCD is probably we can say it is an output device. So which is actually, it will be displaying your whatever the character, like example, monitor. Even in the projects, you can see some of the LCDs, right? So LCD stands for liquid crystal display. So in olden days, they have followed like LED type of interfacing, but recently LCD has a more advantage compared to LEDs. So what are all the advantage in the sense? The price is very less, and we have ability to send the number, characters, and even some of the graphs also. Okay. So that is the more advantage when compared with LEDs. So why LCD type of monitors are used nowadays, and it is easy to program also, right? And you can easily refresh the entire controller inside the LCD. See, even within the LCD, we have a controller. Okay, the small controller will be there. So in order to display some character in the LCD, so probably you have to program in such a way uh, inside the controller. So you have to program such a way that the character has to be displayed on the particular segment. Right. So within the LCD, there will be segments. So let us discuss the pin diagram of LCD. So how many pins are there? So recently we have different types of LCDs. Probably we will discuss about the LCD which is having 14 pins. So let us discuss the pin number 1 is mainly for ground. So it has mentioned the symbol as VSS, and the LCD required 5-volt power supply. And we have another pin for controlling the contrast of the LCD. So through this particular pin, you can provide certain voltage, the between ranges from 2.5 to 5 volt. The contrast of the particular LCD will be controlled. So these are general, right? These are all power pins. Okay, fine. Coming to the very important, in order to program your LCD, that how a character is displaying, so everything. So you must understand these 3 pins, very essential. See, what is RS? RS stands for register select. Okay, so within the LCD, we have 2 registers. One is command register and another one is data register. What is data? What is command? That you should understand. So command is nothing but you are commanding the LCD that blink the cursor, display, switch off the display light, then put the data in the second row, put the data in the first row, put the data in the first row last column. So these are all the commands. So that you have to give it to LCD. Initially you have to command the LCD so that according to your command, LCD will function. Right? What is data register? Whatever the data you want to put in the LCD. For example, I want to put the character A in the first line. So I'll be sending. So I'll be commanding that particular LCD that, so this is my data. Okay, that you should. So if how the LCD controller will understand you are sending a command or data means you have to enable or disable this particular pin. That is, if you clear this particular pin, LCD controller will understand you are sending the command. Then if you set this particular pin, set means providing the 5-volt. That's it. Simply by programming, you can provide 0 or 1 so that this particular pin will hold 0 potential or 5-volt. Okay. If it is a 1, that the 8051 controller is sending a data to the LCD. Sending a data to the LCD. This you should understand. First and foremost thing. Then, that is the controller 8051 wants to write a data on the display So 8051, what you can do is you can, to this particular pin, the 8051 can write the data as 0. Nothing but in this pin, it has to provide 0 potential. Okay. Then the LCD will understand that the controller is going to write the data. Then enable. Enable means always in order the if at all you enable this particular pin, the data will be right on the display. If you not enable this particular pin, nothing will be done. Okay. You want to enable this particular pin so that LCD will take the data from the port and probably put in the whatever it want to display, it will display. Right. Then, so these are all the lines which actually we are going to use it for sending a data and also sending the command. Through these particular pins only, we are going to send the data and command. Keep it, understand carefully. Okay, these lines, what we say as a 8-bit data bus. Right. Right. So most probably in the LCD, we will be writing a data. From the controller, we are going to write to the LCD. Always you will be preferred this one. Okay. This you will be preferred. Okay. Always this should be enabled. Right. So this depends on the, initially you will be providing a command, then you will be providing a data. Okay. Now move on to the simple interfacing. Right. So interfacing diagram. So these are all just power pin. Right. Okay. See, right now. So you know that we discussed these 8 lines are where you are going to provide your data and also the command. Okay. Through these lines, we are going to send the data and also commands. Right. Another important, these 3 lines. Okay. Reset select pin is interfaced with. You have to select accordingly which port you want to do. You want to connect, you can connect. Okay. So first point, if I want to send a command, then probably this particular pin should be set to 0 or 1. Anybody can tell me? 0 or 1. This is the important bit. So get back, look into here. First thing, if you want to send a command, then RS should be 0. Then how it can be made it 0? Since we have interfaced this particular pin, we have chosen P2.2. Okay. We can to ground anything so that this particular RS should be 0, so that you have to make it this particular pin as 0, so that RS pin will be 0. Okay, just we interface this line. By controlling these port pins only, we can command the LCD. Right? If you put 0 here, so here will be 0. So LCD will understand that now I'm going to get a command. Now I'm going to get a command. So before that, you have to enable write pin. That command is going to write to the LCD. So here you should write is RW should be 0 for write. So approximately this pin should be 0. Okay. This always should be enabled. So enable pin should be 1. So this should be 1. This should be 1, 0, 0. For what? For sending a command. Okay. For sending a command. If I want to send a data, then here I should change it for data. I want to send it. Then here this particular pin should be set to 1. So this particular port I can program by setting 1. That's it. If you understand this, the program will be easy to understand. Okay, that's it. If you want to send the command, put RS equal to 0. If you want to send the data, put R is equal to 1. So that whatever the data you send, that will be displayed on the LCD. The first thing is you should know the commands. What are all the commands which is suitable for LCD, particular LCD. So different types of LCDs will have, different types of commands. Okay, additional controllers will have more commands. Okay, so we will discuss about some standard LCD which is available in the market. Okay, so these are all the commands. Okay, these are all the commands. If you send a command, see, always you should select your LCD type 2 lines 5x7 matrix, 5 row 7 column matrix dotted. So in the each and every character will be in this matrix form. Okay, right. So that is 5 row in the sense. So 5 row they will take 5 row and 7 column. So it forms a complete box. Through this matrix form, they will each and every character will be placed here. Okay, that will be taken care by the controller. Okay, first you should select always this, and then if you want to turn on, to display on the cursor on, you can select. This can be your second option always. Okay, always this you have to command to the LCD, that is turn on the display, so that only then you can see your characters. Okay, these 2 steps are very important. And if you want to force my first character to be displayed in the beginning of the first line, that is display of 2 lines. So if you want to put my data in the first line, you can choose this particular command as 80H is your command. Okay, 80H is a command. So according to the requirement, always when you want to send a sequence of characters, 1, 2, 3 like that, the cursor should be incremented. Every character you display, cursor should be incremented. So this could be your 4th point. So these particular values are very important for you in order to send the data sequentially on the first line. Okay, these are all the commands. These commands you should give it to the 80. You should program your LCD. Okay, how to program? Okay, let us discuss. Okay, so here we are going to write program to send the letters M, D, E, right, to the LCD. Okay, so every character you send have a delay. Using a delay, you are going to send some characters. Not only MD, whatever the characters you want, you can send it. Okay, I will send new horizon. I will send your name. For example, in the exam, I may ask you to write your name. Okay, write your first name. So you have to display. How you can display? Simple points. I'll tell you. Okay, so we start with the header file. Okay. So which port you are going to assign as data pin? That is the very important. If you go to the previous slide also, see here in the diagram, this is how you will be interfacing with LCD. So which port you are using to interface with LCD, where your data will be transferred. For example, here I am using port 1, which is 8-bit. So that here I'm just initializing. I mentioned SFR. SFR is nothing but special function register. I am initializing to one of the variable. This is, I can name it whatever I want, which is equal to 0x90. What is this x90? 90H. Okay, 90H address. What is that 90H address? Is nothing but port 1. Okay, port 1. So nothing but, which is what here it is nothing but what I say, L data is a variable which is initialized with port 1, which is the same thing, the same instruction. Okay, which is nothing, L data is nothing but P1. Okay, whatever the data I put it here, that will be reflected in P1. That's it, right? So simply they have assigned in one of the variable. So now I have assigned port 1 as a data lines or command lines. Okay, you can say whatever you want. Okay, fine. And so what is this? Why I need to initialize like this? See, because go to the same interfacing. Here you can see that they're taking these 3 pins, very important. These pins should be programmed for either for the command or the data. Whether you are going to send a data or command, these 3 pins should be programmed so that I'm just interfacing these pins to one of the port. So that's why I'm just initializing. I'm just in my program, I'm taking these 3 pins. Okay, that is P.2, P2.0, that is port 2.1, 1 pin, port 2.2, 2 pin. Okay, so I'm just assigning to one of the variable. I'm just defining. So in my program, if I use RS equal to 0, which indicates that this particular port pin, port 0, 2.0 is 0. Okay. If I want to make this particular port pin 0, simply I can assign RS equal to 0. That is the main motto. Always your port pins, it's better to initialize to some of the variable. Use the defined variable. It is user defined. You can name it whatever you want. Okay, whatever you want, you can name it. It is not, RS is not defined. Okay, it is not predefined. You can define your own variables name. Okay, so what I did, I have taken port pin for data or command transfer, 8-bit data or command, and I have chosen port 2.0, port 2.1 and port 2.2, especially for register select, read or write operation, enable pin, enable to data transfer from 8051 to LCD, right? Okay, fine. Now I'll just open the main program. First thing, I just use a command function, LCD command. Within the bracket, I use some value. Okay, in Excel form, I have used that 38. So what is this 38? So first and foremost thing in a program, you have to send the commands to the LCD. What are all the commands which is suitable for your program? The first command is 38. I'm going to send to the LCD, so that I have a function here. In that function, I'll be programming this 38 will be sent as a command to the LCD. Okay, fine. So this is 38. This is one of the command. I will tell you first one. The rest everything you can understand easily. So now 38 is passed to the subprogram. Okay, what is the subprogram? LCD command. LCD command is the function name. So in that function name, I have passed 38x. So where is this 30x now? So in value, I have passed to value variable. So here we have a data 38. Okay, I have value. So this I am moving to port 1. I'm just moving to port 1. Now in port 1, I have my data. That is the command 38. How will you say to the LCD? It is a command. Just put RS equal to 0. That is select the command register is selected in LCD. Okay. Because RS, what is this RS? RS is nothing but P2.0. If I put P2.0, then RS will be automatically set to 0. Both are set, right? So RS equal to 0, command register is selected, write operation. If it is 0, write. Now it is ready to write. Once you enable this, enable equal to 1, if the particular pin is enabled, that is port 2.2, pin is 1, it is enabled, which is the particular pin is connected to the enable pin of LCD. So once this particular pin is 1, whatever the data, whatever the command which is on the bus line, that will be taken. What is the, we have 38, we have, that will be taken to the LCD. So now the LCD is commanded with 38 instruction, 38 command. Okay. So once you give a small delay, just once again you disable so that the data is passed to the LCD. Just always it is stop the operation. Okay. Once each and every data we pass from the 8051, you can easily stop so that no data will be transferred continuously. Okay. So every day, every character you pass, every data you pass, it has to be disabled all time. Okay. Now we have passed that is one value, that is one command to the LCD. What is the command? 38 we passed to the LCD. So now LCD is programmed that, so it will function as 2 lines, 7 into 7, 5 into 7 matrix form. Each and every character will be displayed in this form, right? The second, have a small delay. Okay, this is the simple delay, and same command. What is the second command? This is my first command. Second command is 0E. This is your second command. What I'm doing, display on, cursor blink. This, the LCD should do this operation. That is, display will be on, cursor will be blinking. Okay. So same operation. So this is the command, right? So 38 is 1, 0E is 2, and 1 is just clear the display. So this is going to be the third command which we are sending to LCD, right? And fourth command is 6. So increment cursor right side. So these are all 4 commands I'm using, right? So each and every character I send after this commanding, the character M will be sent. Initially, display will be on, cursor will be blinking. So once I send my first data, M will be displayed. Now the cursor will be incremented. Next, second character will be displayed. Cursor will be incremented. Each and every character we pass, cursor will be automatically incremented since we have given the command 6. Okay. So now you can understand that how the LCD is programmed. Okay. So you are sending these commands continuously. First we should send the command. So for sending the command, be careful that always this RS should be 0 for command selection. So whatever the value, that is a command. This is a variable. You can name it whatever you want, which is passed by main function in the calling function. So whatever they send, that value is received here, that we are putting into port 1. In port 1, we have a command. Since R is equal to 0, in port 1, we have a command. That you should understand. We are writing a command, enable, have a small delay to write it. Okay. To write the data to the LCD successfully. That way you should understand. Fine. So next, after commanding your LCD, now I am going to send my characters. So different way you can program by sending a data. The simple, since it is a 3 character, they have used LCD data as a simple function. Function name, you can change it as of whatever you want. So now I'm going to send a character. Now I'm going to send a character within a quotes M. See, always characters should mention in quotes. 8-bit character should mention in quotes. So character can be anything. Can be a numerical value, alpha characters, symbols, everything. So now I'll send M. So M is my data. Okay. So now this M I am just passing. Okay. Passing to subprogram. Okay. The function name, same LCD data, right? So here I'm going to receive my data. So here the value. So what is the value inside the value I have within a quotes, that is M. M is a character. So this character I'm putting to port 1. Okay, now see, even in the command also put in the port 1 also, in port 1, data also put in port 1. So in which way we will say it is a data? So R is equal to 1. If R is equal to 1, so which is nothing but a data. It is nothing but a data. If you select R is equal to 1, that is pin, if you place in pin P2.0 equal to 1, then probably you are sending a data to the LCD. Okay, so be clear. We are sending a data, that is we are going to write it. Enable pin, you just enable for certain duration and disable so that whatever the data in the port pin, that will be taken to LCD. Taken and displayed. Okay, right. So in all the programs, we have used MS delay. This is a simple function. Okay, sorry, here also mistake. So MS delay is a function, right? So this is for generation of simple delay, 1 microseconds and 250 microseconds. This is a simple, if you run your delay program, you can calculate what is the exact delay. So whether you are obtaining one milliseconds or 250 milliseconds. For example, this delay here, we are passing 1 as a value. 1 is passed to this variable. Okay, int data type, 1 number, and this I time is nothing but here it is 1. So if it is a 1, then probably by this instruction, that is for I equal to 0, I is less than 1275 plus j plus plus, semicolon j plus plus. So this particular delay will generate around 1 milliseconds. So you can put this delay and you can find out how whether it is generating 1 milliseconds. So which is given in the book, we can generate. Okay, so that's it. So very important thing, you must understand this part, very essential. So if you understand this, the rest everything is very easy. Fine. So that's it. So any doubt you can ask now.